Kia ora from Aotearoa. This is Poppy here with a Mayan report. So today we've just gone into a new trecena. It's the trecena road. So we've gone into one road. What is your destiny path? And preceding that, yesterday was the day of 13 Monkey. It was the final day of the storm trecena. That storm trecena, of course, is a very intense time when the movement of energy helps us to change our belief systems to come more into alignment with divine will if we've chosen to do that. So if we come into alignment with divine will, we're also actually starting to get more insight on our destiny paths and what is our destiny path for each one of us. So we're actually in a DAYWAVE. It's DAYWAVE 111, and this is the DAYWAVE of 9 Deer, where it's an 18-day phase, and we're just only 6 days into that DAYWAVE. But it's an 18-day phase where we're ending our old way of how we heal and finding new ways, and it seems to have a lot to do with the movement of cosmic energy as being our way forward. Now, cosmic energy is divine love, really, and divine love is a guide. It's our guide to find what is our destiny path when we remove our own will and go along with divine will, and we find our way, and we are shown our destiny path and what it looks like and where we're heading and how are we of service. So we'll all be getting clues because we all have a very, very different path to walk, and everything around us, especially in nature, will be telling us and giving us clues as to what is this divine path. So we've got 13 days of really exploring this destiny path. So when we're looking at destiny, we're looking at what is a life force that comes from the cosmic axis. So the cosmic axis is where the cosmic tree of life is, and that is where the time waves are pulsed from. And many people have succumbed now to a sense of fate, and as I see that, that really belongs to the tree of duality, which is not natural like these trees. These are mangrove trees that survive in saltwater environments. But the tree of duality was a construct, it's a mental construct of our minds, and we had to have this time to discover what separation and division is like, and what a loss of connection with divine will and our divine source parents, Papa Tuanuku, Mother Earth, and Ranginui, Father Sky, is like. So we've been separated from the two, and many people still are very separated from the two. In fact, by being genetically modified, it actually cuts that connection off. It can do, unless the people that have chosen the option to become genetically modified by putting that foreign substance into their body can be very, very consciously aware of how they can transmute it and how they can maybe with the circulation of cosmic energy they can come, because people have been coerced and blackmailed into this a lot. Some very good people that I know, and I am observing that some of these people are transmuting things, so it's never too late. And I know that I was infected with AI stuff a few years ago, and I've had to clear that out of my body, and it's been a huge mission. And so I do know that it is possible and it can be cleared. But the simplest way forward is for us to be fully connected in our souls It means our souls are residing completely within our body, and it means that we are absolutely in love with Papatuanuku, and we are absolutely in love with Ranganui as our parents, as our divine parents, and that we do want to be the conduit that is between them with our hearts, emitting and gathering energy and moving it. So yesterday was 13 Monkey, which is ultimate in magical time weaving. And why it is so magical is because Monkey is not bound by time. So when we can weave time, it's because our frequency is so high, we can go ahead of ourselves to make a way for ourselves. We can go back into our past, we can repair it, we can lose the old narratives, the old stories that we used to identify with, that had probably had a major big hold on our life. I know mine certainly did. And it's really wonderful to actually have left that narrative behind and left that experience behind as something that I'm just grateful for it mastering my life to this point. So over the next 13 days, and that will take us right to the very end of this DAYWAVE. So we will get to DAYWAVE 18, the end of the DAYWAVE, the 18th day, and the end of the trecena day will be before we start the night wave, which will be in One Serpent, which is going to be very magical movement of time. We're in a very, very magical time. So I'm just encouraging everybody to align with divine time, and that way we come back to the pulse that comes from the cosmic tree of life, and things become about life. They become about destiny instead of being about duality and about fate. So fate is something that seems to happen when we are not connected to our soul, and that we are still connected with the tree of duality, which has a heck of a lot to do with being governed by outside forces. So much love to you, and may all beings be happy and free as each one of us surrenders to the divine will of our Creator. And here we go, little light codes coming in from Ranganui right now. Yeah, blessings.